So Democrats are struggling. They don't know what to do. What do you think the answer is? Well, apparently it's this woman, Olivia Juliana. Democrats have engaged her. She was, of course, working on Kamala's campaign. They've engaged her as part of their strategy to bring young men to the Democrat Party. This beautiful specimen right there. Yeah, she's going to bring a lot of young men. A lot of young men are going to be flocking to the Democrat Party because this woman is making the decisions on strategy. Again, you can't make this stuff up. Democrats, tone deaf, and they've let their woke DEI ideology inform them and steer them, but it is so contrary to reality.
I'm the person that's in charge of bringing young men back to the Democratic Party. According to Donald Trump Jr., Trump War Room, Libs of TikTok. And while none of that's actually true, every single time I saw one of y'all posting about me, I had one main thought at the top of my head. Y'all are a bunch of y'all are the ones that made it about a woman and her identity and the way that she looks. Something that y'all consistently claim the Democrats do. You don't actually give a about young men. Instead, a lot of you want to talk about my weight. You're using pictures of me from about 65 pounds ago. So
you should use the one from 65 pounds ago. Okay, you should. So you're saying we should use the picture now? Is that what she's advocating for here? Again, nobody's singling this person out to try to make fun of her. But when you are looked at as the expert in reaching young men and there is nothing about you or your life that is appealing to young men, it's just a really hard pill to swallow.
Let me ask you this. If I lose another 65 pounds, will y'all actually raise young men's wages? Will you actually increase funding to mental health services? Or are you just going to find another way to deflect from the fact that y'all don't actually have any policy plan to help them? Y'all can keep making this into some kind of big joke of, oh yeah, let's send her to every frat house in the country. I'm not afraid to go into frat houses or to go to college campuses or to talk to Republicans because unlike y'all, I don't think that they're all shallow. I think that they're actual people who can hold a conversation. But clearly, based off the way you talk about them and the way that you treat them, you think that they're well, I actually don't. So I'm going to continue to advocate for young men to get the policy agenda that they do deserve. And I'm going to continue to lose weight. And then maybe when I finally do drop that next 65 pounds, we can revisit this conversation and see if you can actually stand on business. Because this time, none of you did.
Wow. I tell you what an appealing person overall. Just so attractive. Young men flocked to the Trump train because liberals and so many others have made men feel as though they are second-class citizens because they just want to be men. Young men have had enough, and that's why Trump's agenda struck a chord specifically with young men, because it's like, this is a strong, masculine figure who can be a leader. That is what we want to follow. And they think this blob is going to come out here and be able to have the strategy to appeal. Yeah, you've never done anything about raising men's wages. It doesn't matter if you lose 65 pounds or 600 pounds. You're still a really unattractive person because you're nasty. You're a nasty, nasty person.